Stage, we can go back. Yeah, baby. Oh, oh.
Good evening. This is Angelique with Hey Hey Hey. And I have a special guest tonight, actually two. She's the original co-host, but she's been working a lot. I forgive her. Her name is Kiyomi. Hey, hey, hey.
Hey.
And we are going to talk tonight about relationships. About men and women. Can they change for their significant other? If a person really wants to be with another person, don't you think they should change before they get in a relationship? Or is it a process? Kiyomi, what do you think? Is it a process?
It's a process.
So, I have a couple of questions for Kiyomi. Kiyomi has been in a relationship for quite a long time, and she's engaged now. And I would like to know what she did to accomplish that. And I also would like to know what her fiance did to accomplish that. Because you're not going to believe this. We have another special guest. Oh my God. Right now, she's taking a break because she's eating. She's a little chatty catty. She'll be here. So guess what? Pull up a chair. Raise a glass. Because it's time for Hey Hey Hey.
Hey, hey, hey.
So, Kiyomi, would you please tell me, can a man or a woman change for their significant other?
I think it depends on how much you love the person.
So you say how much you love a person.
Yep.
Because you want to know something? People have a tendency of saying that they love someone.
When it's infatuation.
Oh, do you know the definition for your infatuation? Because I've been trying to tell people.
Yes, it's infatuation. Or sometimes it's not even just infatuation. It's they're comfortable with that person, or they're familiar with that person, or they love the idea of that person. It doesn't necessarily mean that they love that person.
Say that again. You said love the idea.
Love is a sacrificial thing. When you love somebody, you don't always do what's best for you. You do what's best for them. And a lot of times, you deny yourself what you actually want to make that other person happy.
Okay. Kiyomi has said a couple of things that I agree with. Okay, as women, and I know I'm speaking for me, I have sacrificed so much and in the end have gotten burnt. I wonder, do men sacrifice as much, or do men feel hurt
If they love.
the way we hurt? I'm just saying, I'm just asking the question. She stated that it's a process. I'm asking y'all the question because I'm gonna need y'all's feedback. Do women sacrifice more, or do men sacrifice more? Because to me, it seems like it's harder for a woman to move on than it is for a man. I mean, I get it. Pussy's pussy and dick is dick. But guess what? At the end of the day, can you really give yourself freely? Is it just having sex to get your rocks off? So, Kiyomi, I pose the question to you. What was it like when you separated from your significant other? Was it a sense of being around him, or was it a sense of the connection that you both had? Or when you both separated, you decided, did you go your own way? Did you date other people? I mean, this is a question that I'm proposing, that I am...
Separated when? Separated how? Like when we weren't together any longer?
Well, my question to you is like, when y'all separated, when you separated for a significant amount of time.
Yeah.
Did you date other men?
It took me 2 years to date someone else.
Can you explain
It took me 2 years to date someone else because I was still messing with him at the same time. Him and I weren't in a relationship. And he was dating other people and I was dating no one.
Oh.
And it took me 2 years to move on and date
Did you look
someone
at the
else.
camera?
See to my child.
So, she, as you heard, okay, and there's no judgment here because it's a judgment-free zone. And my thing is, like to hear some feedback from everybody else. So subscribe to the channel.
Subscribe.
Send your feedback because we would really like to, we would appreciate your feedback because after all, she is the co-host. And I'm surprised. I'm actually shocked that she's so open tonight.
I'm open all the time.
And my thing is, like, I'm going to drink to that. Chin chin, Kiyomi.
Oh, hold on.
So, ladies and gents, and transsexuals, whatever you are,
We love you
we
all.
love you all. We accept you. And guess what? Your feedback is valuable to us. So, Kiyomi says that it is a process. And I have to agree with her. I mean, it took me a long time to understand because I always pointed the blame to my significant other, like, I'm doing everything. You know what I'm saying? I'm working, I'm cleaning, I'm paying bills. What the hell are you doing? But guess what? I'm starting to learn as I get older. Just because a person's in a bad situation doesn't mean that they don't want to help.
Right.
They're helping the best way they can.
And the best way they know how.
And the best way they know how. And I learned that by them going grocery shopping.
Right. And
Well,
a lot of times, people who you think aren't trying to help in their own way, whether it's taking out the trash or, you know, whatever it may be. Everybody is not in the same place financially, unfortunately. Some are in a better situation than others, but what's the matter, baby? Some are in a better situation than others, but we, as adults, we need to realize that everybody brings something to the table. Not everybody can do the same things, but it doesn't mean what somebody else can do, even though it's not the same as what you can do per se, or you can't do what they can do per se. It doesn't mean that it's less significant because it's all significant. We just have to learn how to sit back and appreciate the things that other people bring to the table, even though it's not exactly what we feel like it should be. Everybody is relevant in a household in some way, shape, or form, whether it's taking out the trash, doing the dishes, paying the light bill, you know, paying half of the rent, paying most of the rent, making sure the car notes are paid. It doesn't matter. Everybody in a home is relevant in some way, shape, or form, as long as they're participating in the function of the family.
And we thank Kiyomi for saying that because I learned, and I'm getting older, but I was in a relationship where my significant other was a drunk. And I couldn't deal with that. And I was in a relationship for a couple, not only was he a drunk, he was a drug user. And I couldn't deal with that. He was hiding drugs in my shoes. And this is the first time that we decided to live together. And
Tell me the shade of his skin tone. Was it light or was it dark?
Light.
Oh, got it.
And my thing is, before we moved in together, and the thing is, I was in an abusive relationship, and I'm going to be honest, I slept with him because he gave me something that the other person wasn't giving me. And and the thing is, believe it or not, I know I don't look my age, but I'm a nana, so my granddaughter just ran in here. But my thing is, I was with somebody who was very abusive, and the other person gave me love and affection, and he totally adored me. And my daughter just came in. Yay! During our segment of Hey Hey Hey. So my thing is, I'm saying that Kiyomi, who is my co-host, stated that it is a process.
Yes.
So my thing is, once the person changes, are they going to stay or are they going to leave?
I think it depends on the person and the individual and what they want in their life. And what's the matter, baby? And what you present to the table.
So
It's all situational.
So my thing is, give us some feedback. Send us some questions that we may be able to answer. Tonight we're going to close with our special guest and how Kiyomi's fiance has changed and gave her the love that she deserves. Wait until you see this little girl. Okay? Our special guest that brought these two together and that has bonded them.
Hey, we was together
They would-
before her.
They were together before her, but I'm just saying, it has really brought it full circle. This little pumpkin eater, ready?
Pumpkin eater. She's a noodle eater.
She's a noodle eater. Here is. That is Annalise. Hi, Stink Butt. Hi, and that's Chocolate back there, and Niasia, and everybody else who just joined in on this segment. So,
And baby.
Kiyomi and I are going to say good night. Wait. Raise your glass. We love you.